Boom. Hard to shave this, you know. Hi. Important stuff, campers. Important stuff. Three simple links. The third link is urgent. It's from Ann Vandersteel. There's a Periscope. This was sent to me by our war correspondent, Virginia. And she's saying that we must move that link and share it. And thus, here we are. She's saying that there is evidence and proof. And General McInerney said that Comey sold, what are those two? The hammer and scorecard to the Chinese. Well, I wonder if he did that while he was head of the HSBC, the Hong Kong, was it Singapore? Was it Hong Kong Shanghai Bank Corp? That well-known money laundering Queen's Bank for centuries. And they continue to get charged and fined and operating. Well, now. Corky, you said it at the same time I did. That was good. Hi, Jackie D. Present, not accounted for. Tattered playlist. Interesting comment you made before. I was wondering if you had a link on that tattered playlist. Anyway, look. I hope everybody listened to link 4 from the earlier show because it's important. And curious the names involved there. You'll like it. Check it out. But this one, watch 3, share. Evidently, Vandersteel's Twitter, Sydney's Twitter, and Flynn's Twitter all got zeroed when they mentioned that information. They canceled them. So she's saying to share this to Trump, send it to him, hit him on Facebook, hit him on Twitter. I don't know if he's shut off on Twitter, then how the hell's he going to get it? Or he can't just broadcast. I don't know how that works. But let's go boom with this, all right? Important stuff. Listen to Ann here. It's Periscope. You can just watch it on your browser. And I think it's about 9 minutes long, but I think about the first 30 seconds you'll get the message. McInerney says that scorecard and the hammer were sold to China by Comey. She acknowledges some very other interesting things. You'll find it fascinating regarding this stuff on the Capitol the other day, and that we need to share this with Trump. And what she is saying, and McInerney is saying, declassify hammer, declassify scorecard, and take the gag order off of Dennis Montgomery. Now, Montgomery is the guy who had the 47 hard drives, according to her. I thought it was more than that, proving all kinds of data mining. But I remind you, first, Larry Klayman is representing him. Second, that Kevin Shipp came out and said that this is not true. He was saying hammer and scorecard don't exist. This is a while ago, if I understood that. Now, I don't get what the hell that was about, but everybody else is saying they are. So assuming they are, do we want to take the chance that, we want to assume that they don't exist? So this is the message from Ann, very important. They shut her down. They shut down Sydney. They shut down Flynn. I didn't get a chance to check this, but the title of the communication from Virginia, our war correspondent in Amsterdam, I guess I'm glad to know she's watching over here too, closely, no doubt, as is most of the rest of the world, is Techno Gulag. So it's the Silicon Valley speech censors. I think I may have mentioned this morning that perhaps the next time 150,000 people, or maybe less, should be doing a protest at social media land, Facebook, YouTube, and Twit. And then maybe CNN and MSNBC. All right, that's the third link. You've got to hit it, take a look. If you can share it, please do. She said, look, if you can't share it, she said somebody in the Periscope tried to share it and that they got their account canceled. Now, I don't know if that was right in live time or they got blocked or what. We'll see. Leave a comment here, please. Let us know. Next, the first link is Rudy from 2 days before the inauguration. I figured we want to hear what brilliant prognostications he's going to say. The second link is Trump. announcing how he will, what does he say? I don't know. It's the 2-minute speech. And he's saying we need a peaceful transition to, what did he say? The new administration. He did not concede. I believe he also said elsewhere that he's not attending the inauguration. And so I don't know. Trouble's brewing like a hurricane. That's deeply moving. And Cheryl Thompson put the quote in, like crossfire hurricane. Well now, I pinned it. If you didn't see this morning's video, check it out. It's short and sweet, and important links in there, especially number 4. And they're numbered for your viewing pleasure. Now, last and finally, your favorite FJ over here, showing his true exhaustion and stupidity, managed to delete last night's video, which was real good, the one entitled Disgust. The reason and the way that happened is, when I finished the video, it showed exactly 30 minutes, 0.00 seconds. Okay, and then I look on the little phone, and it's showing, okay, waiting, and then processing. And then I watched the video, I don't know, a couple of hours later. Shaking phone, sorry. But in there was another video of the same thing that was not, so the one that came up was like 28 minutes. Now, or 29 minutes. The one that was, they were showing another one that was like processing or waiting was 30 minutes or 31 minutes. So it was like there was a double stream in there, and that one was waiting. So this was last night. I figured I'd leave it alone. This morning, after the broadcast, I went in there, and that stupid second one is still showing waiting. So I said, all right, well, I'll delete that one. Well, when I deleted that one, it took down the good one. And I went on the big screen behind me, and I checked, and it says, no, man, once you delete, it's gone. Oh, well. And that's where I gave the Perry Mason story. And that's in response, and I'll do it again in case you missed it, to the Italian blurb, where the guy says, he did it. Well, you remember Perry Mason, and he would come in and they would do the trial with his client, and at the very end, and I said 10 minutes, not 5, 10, so you have time for a commercial, and then the closing. 10 minutes before the end of the hour-long episode, designed around commercials for beer, peanuts, pharmaceuticals, cars, and further debt, what happens? He's talking to a witness, and somebody in the back of the courtroom stands up and shouts out, I admit it, I did it, right? And then there's the court dismisses the case against the defendant, and, you know, drama, and the bailiffs go and grab the bad guy who admitted it, and then what happens? We go to commercial. We come back from commercial, and there's good old Perry Mason with his client and or his secretary in the office, commiserating about the case, and justice was served. So that's the answer in Perry Mason. People jump up and shout, I did it. Now, you see the analogy? This guy submits an affidavit saying, I did it. And it's just on the eve of the protest, of the eve of the vote. Timing is everything. I don't know. Can we say, I'll say, boy? You can. Anyway, I guess I'm going to have to come back later and talk to you, and I'll see if I can review the talking points on that. There was some adult language talking about how come Trump didn't have the balls to fire Barr. How come he didn't have the balls to fire Wray? How come he did fire these idiots and he didn't have the balls to declare martial law? Now, instead, it looks like he's folding. But as I said, I spoke with the engineering department, and the belief is something up. You need to look at Ann Vandersteel's link number 3. Take a look at it. It's excellent. And if you can share it, do it. It is your civic duty. And even if you're not American and you care and you're rooting for the good guys, share it. And she even says, look, call the White House, blow up their phones. Interesting. And if this is bullshit from her and her people, well, then we'll know. but I think this may be urgent. Thus, I am here telling you now, doing my job. I sent this out on links and a couple of, texts to several people. Check it out. Leave a comment. Right. Jacqueline, there's something up. Well, let's hope so. I hope you enjoyed video number 4. What was that guy's name? Alex was going to go take the legal route, and Billy was going to go talk to the president. Or was Alex going to do that? Curious how these coincidences happen. That's a great movie, and I was right. That was the time of the 1877 Act with Rutherford B. Hayes. Interesting how they were talking about the abuse, the control, and the corruption of governors, the White House, and the bankers. Well now, check that link. God bless, Godspeed. FJ out. Oh wait, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. And you Texas folk, I think you'll particularly enjoy that clip. And New Mexico, and Colorado. Know what I mean? Yep. We'll see you later. Watching comments here. They already took link 3. Oh, you already copied and blasted it while we're live because I did it right and it's there. Willie Fix It, my man. Willie was at the protests. He got little spritz of tear gas, and we had some good frontline reporting. I did speak with Dean today, and he had some interesting stuff going on. We'll get him on later so we could see his David Bowie-like presence. He's not. Maybe we'll have him pose on the Harley. Crack it for us, because heavy metal thunder is real. All right, campers. Again, let's see, China and on offer 250,000 sips. Oh, yeah. The Chinese are offering troops, and that would be beautiful, wouldn't it? If Biden invited them to come in. Why is Pelosi and Schumer in a panic about trying to get Trump out on the 25th Amendment? That's such absurdity. It's beyond belief. Trump doesn't need the executive order to wrap these guys. He can just call this an insurgency, an insurrection, sedition, a coup, and a conspiracy, and crack. And that's what he needs. Somebody needs to have some nuts cracked. We'll see you later. Bye for now. Yeah, blue helmets. Blue helmets would be great. They make great wall trophies. Sorry. That was good. Thank you, Tangentberg. We'll see you later. Ciao for now, guys. Short, important stuff. I'll be back at you. Bye for now.